Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Astha, and for today's video I'm going to talk about 4 skin tints under just rupees 1000. So let's get started. Starting with the most inexpensive one of all, this is Swiss Beauty Select Radiant Skin Tint, and this is what it looks like. This one only retails for 490 rupees, and this is the consistency of the product. This has got quite runny consistency and feels very soft. The shade here I'm using is called Sand, and yes, here I'm only going to try on half side of my face so that you can see the difference it makes. Now, as I said, this one only retails for 490 rupees, but this is only available in 4 shades as of now. Yes, only 4 shades. The darkest shade they have is called 04 Almond Glow. This has got pretty runny consistency, which makes it super easy to blend. You can use a brush, beauty blender, or even fingers to blend. Also, yes, this has got fragrance, like not too strong, but yes, little strong for my liking personally. When I got this, I was not expecting much because I haven't tried many base products from Swiss Beauty except the concealer or highlighter, but this just blends effortlessly. Also, I have tried this one quite a few times now. Like as I said, this blends easily, but this also kind of exaggerates my skin texture. Not really visible right now, but yes, it does. I wore this skin tint for good 3 to 4 hours. It did settle down really well, not a lot of separation, but it did look a little patchy on my dry spots. Also, yes, this dust transfers a lot, which means you need a good setting spray to keep intact. Now I have finished all the product that I had on my hand, and this is just the first layer. Now, as the brand says, this is buildable. I'm taking a little bit more of the skin tint, like just a little bit. Coming to the coverage part, this has got very skin like coverage in just one layer, but you can definitely build it like I am doing here. I would say just go slow, start with a little amount and use more only if needed. Talking about the finish, as the name says, this has got very dewy radiant finish. You don't need a separate glowy primer or a illuminating base product because this is enough. I tried it when I had extremely dry patchy skin, textured skin. Even then I absolutely love the finish. Now look at the difference. On this side I have nothing, just my regular moisturizer, and this side looks very radiant and beautiful. Although if you notice, this has exaggerated a little bit texture of my skin, maybe because my skin is going through a shift because of the weather change and everything. So yes, this is what it looks like. I really like this skin tint as an affordable product. Next I have House of Makeup Face Anything Luminous Skin Tint. This comes in a squeezy tube packaging, slightly in a unique shape, and now this is what the consistency looks like. It's not very runny, not very thick. Again, the formula feels very soft and easy to blend. The shade here I'm using is called M10 Medium 10, I guess. This one only retails for 799 and comes in 10 different shades, which is really good. Because of its perfect consistency, it blends really easily. Talking about the coverage, it's on the very sheer side, like very sheer. I don't want to compare, but to give an idea, this is even sheer than the Swiss Beauty one, like the Swiss Beauty Radiant Skin Tint. But can you see that glow on my face? Like as the name says, just got very soft luminous finish. Now I have tried this skin tint quite a few times in between, not too much because I'm not a big fan of sheer coverage products, to be honest. This definitely feels comfortable on skin, not really a weightless product. Like you can feel you're wearing a base product, not too heavy as well. And here, this is just the one layer of the skin tint. If you notice, this is barely covering anything. I have used all the product I had on my hand, but my dark spots, acne spots, a little bit of pigmentation around my mouth are clearly visible. So now you can get that idea of coverage here. Also, the entire video is shot in artificial lighting with no filter, edits or nothing. This is a complete raw video straight from my camera to your screen. Now going with the second layer of the skin tint, here I'm only going to use it on my cheeks because I do have dark spots and marks. I recommend this product if you have got clear skin or if you like sheer coverage product but with that luminous finish. Honestly, I am yet to decide what I actually think about this one. As a skin tint, I really like this product, but because I'm not a big fan of sheer coverage products, also I am waiting to try the skin tint in humid weather to see how this looks. So this is my half face with House of Makeup skin tint. Let me know your thoughts on this one if you have tried it already. Thirdly, I have this very loved skin tint. This is Rimmel London Kind and Free Skin Tint. Comes in a squeezy tube packaging. Again, this has got pretty runny, liquidy consistency, which I absolutely love for my skin. The shade here I'm using is Golden Beige, and it was a complete blind purchase, but love how this turned out on me. Now, I have to say this, okay? This is one of my personal favorite skin tints. So far, I have only tried 5 skin tints, but this one has got my heart. This gives me that effortless blending experience, which I absolutely love. I tried the skin tint when my skin was dry, textured. Even then, I loved how that turned out. But now I have tried it so many times. I just love how this works for me. Talking about the coverage, this has got better coverage than the rest of the 3 skin tints. and if you see in just one layer it did cover the redness and the pimple I had on my cheeks. Of course this is not going to cover everything as this is a skin tint, not a foundation, but for me it feels more like a skin like foundation. I love everything about this skin tint. This is so famous and loved that most of the time all the shades of this skin tint are out of stock on Nykaa. Now this is just the one layer of the skin tint. Love how it turned out. I have used all the product that I had on my hand and love this glowy finish. Now going for the second layer, again not taking too much of the product because I just need to target my cheek area. I do have dark spots and acne marks there. I have used the skin tint quite a few times now and I think this works better for me with oil controlling primer for my nose in this weather, especially because I did notice a little bit of the product separation on my nose. Again for the coverage, of course this doesn't cover everything, but this definitely has got better coverage than the rest of the skin tints, which I personally prefer. Talking about the finish, this is definitely not as glowy as House of Makeup skin tint, but still this has got beautiful glowy luminous finish going on. Now this is what it looks like. This is one of my favorite skin tints. For me this does stand out as a beautiful natural looking base product and worth all the hype. Lastly, I have this newly launched Nykaa Superlight skin tint. Comes in a glass bottle like this with a lilac cap. Really like the packaging overall. This has got pretty thick consistency, feels soft and easy to blend. The shade that I'm using is 310N. I still remember it was a little difficult to pick the correct shade because there was no shade chart available. Now this has got pretty thick consistency. Still this is blending really nicely. Like I'm not making extra efforts to blend it. I know this is not my best shade match. Also this one retails for just $8.99 and comes in 10 different shades. And trust me, as the name says, this is one of the lightest skin tints I have ever used. Like as the name says, this does feel lightweight on skin, and similarly this gives that very light sheer coverage. This entire super light range from Nykaa feels really good, comfortable and lightweight on skin. I have done complete review on the super light range including lipsticks. In case if you're interested, please check out. So if you are looking for an everyday skin tint, something that feels lightweight on skin, you don't like heavy foundation on your skin, you can definitely try this one. Coming to the finish part, for me this is more on the demi matte side as of now. Like totally depends on how my skin is behaving. As of now my skin is like more on the combinations. One more thing I would like to highlight, that this has got pretty thick consistency, which I have repeated so many times, but still this is not exaggerating my skin texture, which is really common in products with thick consistency, but that's not the case here. This definitely feels lightweight and comfortable on skin, gives very natural buildable coverage, feels very lightweight and perfect for everyday use. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you find this video helpful. If you're planning to buy any of these skin tints, also please do not forget to like and subscribe for more unfiltered makeup content.